Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, it's me Aiman Zaidan, and in this opportunity I'm going to present about report paragraph. And as usual, this video is made for basic writing course assignment, which is lectured by Mem Dewi Nopita. So what is report paragraph? But before we discuss about it, let's see what are the subtopic we're going to discuss in this opportunity. So there are 3 points that we're going to discuss. The first is reporting what happened. Second is reporting personal experience, and the last is reporting what someone said. Let's move to the first discussion, reporting what happened. So as you guys could see, report paragraph, okay, it should be keep in mind that it's actually just the same like we're telling a story, but the difference here, the thing that have to keep in mind is the information from the report paragraph have to be authentic, real, or based on fact. It could not be from a fiction. Okay, so it is non-fiction, although it's just the same. Let's just say that it's just the same like telling the story, but the difference here is it could not be a fiction. It should be based on the fact. And then usually when we're going to write about report paragraph, we are supposed to use these questions and include these elements in our paragraph: who, what, when, where, and why. Okay, who are involved in the tragedy, who are involved in the event that we're going to write down in the paragraph, and what happened, when the incident happened, where the incident take place, why could be happen like that. And I've tried to write down a paragraph over here based on the questions that we just mentioned before. Let's see. My friend Tukurazi is one of the eyewitnesses of Aceh tsunami on 2004. He and his father survived from that terrible tragedy by hiding in the fourth-floor building. When the tsunami happened, Razi and his father were separated from his mother and sisters. Before the tsunami approached their location, they go to a building and sit together in a circle on the fourth floor. Razi's father and his friends start to pray together. They recite salawat, zikr, and Quran verses and pray to Allah to save their life. Razi said that no longer after that, they felt the building was shaking. When the shake's over, all of them were trying to go out from the building to see what happened. What they saw was very heartbreaking. Human bodies were everywhere, and as well as the broken buildings and trees. The building that they stayed together was the only building that stands still in that area. So let's see. First, let's break down the part of the paragraph. Let's see. For the topic sentence over here, I put it on the second sentence. Okay, I mean the first sentence is like opening. My friend Tekurezi is one of the eyewitnesses of Aceh tsunami on 2004, and what we're going to talk about over here is on the second sentence. He and his father survived from the terrible tragedy by hiding in a fourth-floor building. So the topic is surviving. Okay, survive from the tragedy, and the construct idea is by hiding in a fourth-floor building. So in this paragraph, we're commonly talk about their actions related to hiding to the fourth floor building. Okay, let's see over here the supporting idea. When the tsunami happened, Razi and his father were separated from his mother and sisters. Before the tsunami approached the location, they go to a building that sit together in a circle on the fourth floor. Okay, this is the supporting ideas. Razi's father and his friends start to play together. Okay, and it's until the very end. Now let's analyze from the question that we have mentioned before, like who, what, when, where, and why. So who are involved in the tragedy? Yeah, it's Razi, his father, and his father's friends. And then next is who, what happened. What happened is the tragedy. This is the tragedy. What happened? It's the tsunami. Where the incident happened? It's in Aceh. When? 2004. And why they hide? Why they hid in a building? Because of the tsunami, like that. And all those questions are already answered in this paragraph. Now let's move to the next discussion. It's about the reporting our own experience. So it's just like the same like the previous section, but in this section is we're specially talking about our personal experience. So in the, I mean, it's like in the how could I say it? Sudut pandang pertama. Like I forgot the vocabulary. So it's like we are reporting or telling story about our own experience. And you could see these are some well-known sayings that usually describe our experience, okay? Related to our daily lives, usually. Like, don't count your chickens before they hatch. Money is the root of all evil. Two heads are better than one. Variety is the spice of life, and has haste makes waste. Or, I mean, this is just several of them. Actually, there are many of them, plenty, that we could use to describe our experience. Next, moving to the last discussion is about reporting what someone said. Okay, just again and again, it's just the same with the previous sections for the rules. I mean, but in reporting what someone said, okay, what someone said, it means that we have to use quotation marks. Okay, over here should keep in mind for the rules of the quotation marks. For the other rules, for the other theory, it's just the same with the previous section. But when we are using quotation marks, should keep in mind that we should put the speaker's exact words inside the quotation mark. Okay, we should put the speaker's exact words in a quotation mark, and then a comma separates the quotation from the rest of the sentence. Okay, we should use comma to give a separation. Okay, separating the quotation sentence to the rest of the sentence. Then don't forget to capitalize the first word of the quote. Okay, the very first word on the quotation mark have to be capitalized, and then put periods, commas, or question marks inside the final quotation mark. Okay, I mean, if the sentence is like question sentence or exclamation sentence, we should put those symbols, those marks in the inside of the final quotation mark. Okay. Yeah, I think that's all from my presentation in this opportunity. If you guys have a question, critics, suggestions, or discussion, don't forget to mention it in the comment section below. Thank you very much for your kind attention, and see you in my next video. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.